Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and unfortunately we do have severe weather in the forecast. We'll start to see those temperatures cool down as we go into this week, and we may see a stormy Memorial Day weekend. So first, let's break down the timing of what we are looking at the next few days. This is looking at Sunday at 7 p.m. As we go on throughout the night, you can see that we do have some rain moving into the state. Monday by 5 a.m. Some of us are going to start seeing some rain. Some may see some thunderstorms, but for the most part, this is going to be kind of a lower threat as of right now. The big stuff is going to be coming later on. Now, we'll go on throughout Monday. You can see that for the most part, a lot of us will not see rain most of the day on Monday. We actually get a chance to see a little bit of sun. However, as we go into Monday night, you can see up in the northwestern part of the state that we do have something coming in. This is looking at 8 p.m. That starts to move through. This is at midnight going into Tuesday. That line is developing a little bit more. And then as we go into 2 a.m. on Tuesday, you can see that a lot of us are going to be seeing some storms during this time. Now, we could be seeing some stronger to severe storms within this bunch, but it is most likely going to be just on the lower end of the severe threats. We're going to be seeing something stronger going on throughout Tuesday. Now, Tuesday at 7 a.m., the northwestern area of the state is going to see another little bit of round of these showers and storms come through, and then that moves out. However, now we're getting into the afternoon, and that's when things start to change a little bit. You can see some of us are starting to see some of those storms come in through the state. Now, these could be strong to severe, and we are looking at some possibly dangerous conditions. Tuesday at 4 p.m., this is what we are the most concerned about. You can see this line of storms that is in the state is going to make its way across. By 6 p.m., you can see it starts to break apart, and it's already getting past the metro area, so it's going to be fairly fast moving. And then we'll go on throughout the rest of Tuesday, and we will get a nice and drier Wednesday. But Tuesday afternoon to evening, that's when we could see those serious storms. Now, as far as how much rain we're going to be seeing, it's all over the place. Some of us can see a little over ½ inch. Some of us could see close to 4 inches of rain. So one of the concerns could be flash flooding with some of these storms, because already we have seen some storms come across that have been dropping a lot of rain. We have already been seeing some high totals across the state already with some of these downpours. Now, as far as severe weather outlooks go for tonight, much of the state's in that level 1 range, but down in the far corner of southwestern Iowa, that's where they're in the level 2. They have the best chance to possibly see some of those storms on the severe side. However, some of us could see those severe storms. In fact, we've already had some move across the state that have been carrying about 1 inch hail, but that is the only threat that we have seen with those storms today. Now, Monday, things are a little bit different. You can see that level 2 is creeping into central Iowa. We could be seeing more strong to severe storms on Monday get closer and closer to the metro. However, Tuesday is the day that we really want to be weather aware. You can see that majority of the state is in that level 3 risk. That is 3 out of 5. So that is on the higher end of the scale. All threats are possible on Tuesday. That means large hail, high winds, possibly some flash flooding and tornadoes. So we could be seeing some pretty dangerous storms, so please be weather aware on Tuesday. Now, going from now all the way until midnight tonight, here are the threats that we could possibly be seeing here. We're looking very low for tornadoes. That's good. We don't want those tornadoes. We've already had our yearly average at this point. Now, large hail and damaging winds at a medium, because those storms could develop quickly, and we could see some of those tucked away in those thunderstorms. Flash flooding is at a low because of those heavy downpours we have already been seeing, and some of us have already received so much rain already. So we could be seeing some flooding conditions across parts of Iowa going into Monday night. Now, tonight we're only going to get down to 65 degrees, so it'll be warmer. However, it's going to be a bit of a stormy night. We have some storms that are popping up and moving across the state. They move fairly quickly, but it's a little bit of an inconvenience. But tomorrow we will be seeing those isolated thunderstorms move across the state. We'll have them in the morning, and then they come in the evening and overnight hours going into Tuesday. We will get up to 81 degrees, so you can see that we are getting a little bit cooler, but we are going to get even cooler cooler than that as we go into this week. Tuesday, we will be a little bit warmer. We're looking at 84, but that's the day that we are a little concerned about with those severe storms. Wednesday, you can see that we drop all the way down to 71 degrees for our high, and then we level off in the mid to upper 70s. Unfortunately, it looks like Saturday on our Memorial Day weekend, we could have some more showers and storms, but the good news is Sunday and Monday look like they will have a better chance to be sunny and feel good. However, just keep in mind you need to stay weather aware starting tonight, going all the way through Tuesday, because we could see some strong to severe storms, and we want you to stay safe during those days.